the championship. Dv7 versus the Cardiff Mustangs. The Cardiff Mustangs are in the white with the red numbers, and they're going left to right, and Dv7 is going right to left. Greg K. Porter, along with Rebecca Warden and her brother, today. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present, 30-minute halves. You've seen some of the interviews. You'll see the lineups, and everything will be all set up for you. So we're going to get right into the action in this championship match. The Mustangs on the near side, sending an early ball, and it still is in play. The near side. In the central, sending it out wide. The back line now, and a save. Trying to put that one in the net is Griffin Tyler, and he's there in the central. Not able to do so as the keeper making the save, the first save of the match. Field 17 on the SoCal Sports Complex out here in the north part of the county of San Diego. On a Sunday, we haven't done a championship in about a year. Coming back to it now. And there'll be more in between the calendar year in the future. A lot of live streaming action as well. So stick with us on that. Early ball now. Tyler now setting it up. He's setting the keeper up, looking for an area. And did he save it? He did in the field of play. Nevertheless, that's 2 shots now for Cardiff. Hall of Famer coach, Cardiff Mustangs today. Last time we did his team was a few years ago. It was a girls' team. And if you pay attention to our Facebook page, you've seen the pictures. And if you haven't, like us on Facebook, and you'll be able to see all of our updates of sports all around the world. How do you do that? It's a one-stop shop. Just go to GK Sports on the top left-hand corner of the page, right under the GK Sports. It's gksports.org. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Ball out of play. Had 2 wonderful games yesterday. One resulted in a 1-0 victory, and the other one was a 0-0 affair. But one of those teams is in the championship today. Just saw him on the way in here. Ball is out of play. Really good interviews. You'll see those if you haven't already. Dv7 rolled on the soccer ball, drops it back, taken away quickly. Obviously, 2 great teams to be able to make it to the championship of any tournament. Tyler using his leverage, sending the exterior of the area now. A shot blocked. Working out of their own defensive half now. Dv7. Here's a shot. It's a tough one. It's a goal! Go, 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 goal! Fernando Padilla able to send the ball inside the far post. And it is 1-0 on their very first shot of the match. They got the counterattack and able to take advantage of that counterattack. They nearly found themselves down 2-0 and able to avert that situation and now turn it into a 1-0 advantage. But they're still going to have to deal with this young man, Tyler. Tyler still on it. Tyler now makes a move. He's got a teammate, and they're going to put it in the back of the net. Goal! Go, 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 goal! And it is 1-1 now. I believe it was number 11 putting it in the back of the net, and that's Abraham Ruiz. Either way, you saw who put it in the back of the net, and so far, we've had the fastest 2 goals in a long, long time in GK Sports history. So here we go, 1-1. And I just said that both of these teams, there's a reason why they're both in the championship. And they just got through to displaying that over the last minute. Back comes Dv7 now on the near side. You're getting an opportunity to see this one from the field camera. And you're getting an opportunity to see it from a little bit higher than a field camera. It'll be a lot higher come next season, next year, next calendar year. Probably somewhere around the springtime. Look for that for you subscribers. Talking about an 18 to 25 foot camera. Looking at it from on top. When the business first started, we did exactly that, but we did not have a 2-camera operation. But when we get the big camera going again, we're going to have the 2-camera operation or more. Well, look for that coming in the future. It's going to be a throw-in from the far side in this 1-1 championship match of the Attack Summer Classic for 2019. Hopefully you're enjoying all of the action so far. Dv7 out of their own defensive third is going to throw it in. Touched by Gabriel, back to his keeper on the near side. They work it up to Roldan. And it is knocked out of play as Jonathan tries to make a move. He'll throw it in. Gets it back. Taken away. And the attacking third quickly. Cardiff Mustangs now outside. And in the area, and it goes past the goal line. And a little warning is coming to the Cardiff player. No card this time or no foul. But as a player, you have to keep that in mind. Looking for that second goal. They're in the area. There's danger if you are Dv7. Physicality starting to ramp up again a little bit more, and players have to be careful. It's a long match. Do not want to play one player down. It's a championship match, and it's highly competitive. But you have to keep mindful of how to play it. Heel pass, intercepted. And it is knocked out of play. Giannis rolled on, finding his teammate Gabriel. Gabriel trying to fend off Tyler, does so. Ortiz, and it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. On the move, this is Egan, and an intercept. Back the other way. Here's Gabriel now. Gabriel gets his pickpocketed that time, but they're able to get it back. Rolled on. In his face. Sends it to the near side. Chula Vista Football Club, Dv7. Give and go back to rolled on, but dispossessed. Nicely done. It goes out of play on the near side. In his boys under 13 match. On the near side. Nicely intercepted by Gabriel. He sends it all the way back, where the Mustangs keeper has to collect it. Some of the numbers we do not have that were given on the roster for Dv7. Don't know how that happens, but don't have them. We'll check them at halftime, see what happens. Sometimes I guess they change jerseys or what have you. I just know it happens in youth soccer. Barn into the central. A pass ahead by Yanez. His teammates trying to continue on with it to the near side, and it's going to be the save. Did throw in. Hellberg, the outside. Goal kick. In the central, they're trying to get it to Tyler. Tyler runs onto it now, and there is a foul on the play. It's going to be a free kick now. Chula Vista 7 will have the free kick. In the central. 1-1 tie here in this championship match. Field 17. Mustangs now. They have possession. Ruiz is trying to make a move there. Foul on the play. Free kick. Mustangs. Pinard goes by Tyler. It goes out to the wide. That's Hellberg running onto it. Hellberg nearly tripped up. Goes back for it. There is a collision. We're going to find out who the foul is on. And the foul is going to be on the Mustangs. So it'll be a free kick. Chula Vista football, Dv7. Free kick out of their own defensive third in this 1-1 championship match. 30-minute halves, if you just checked in. The time left in the first half is in your upper right-hand corner. That is correct. When we do the live streaming, it may not be accurate. This I call the digital second copy. It's accurate. To the near side. Dv7 trying to go up the field. And a beautiful challenge that time by Ruiz. Looking for Tyler now. Tyler, the dangerous one. Tyler, goal! Go, 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 goal! Griffin Tyler, who wanted a goal earlier, or maybe two, gives his team the lead now, and it is 2-1. Dv7 having to retreat back in their own defensive third, and they find themselves down in this match after taking a 1-0 lead. The throw in from the far side touchline. Mustangs trying to add more to their lead. If you're Dv7, you have to be careful. Don't want to fall behind by too many. Tyler has it now, and he's been dangerous so far. Here's a shot from distance, and it is off frame. Not too much of a breeze, as you probably noticed. But the breeze, when it does kick off, it's going at a diagonal across the field from the near side. Far side. The keeper drives it upfield for Dv7. They want to get a counterattack going, or actually an attack going. On the move, Dv7. Yanez. Good challenge into space. And they're able to take it away. Mustangs and send it out of play. Mustangs, there is a club up in Northern California named Mustang. This is a Southern California version. Specifically San Diego County. And if there's another name in the county named Mustangs, I don't know about it yet. Not to say there couldn't be. It's probably the more popular one right here. And they'll become really popular if they're able to win this championship match. To not only themselves, but their parents. Of course, their parents just want them to have fun out there, but there's that little extra little bit. You can win championship, rack up awards. Why? Because the parents usually spend a lot of time and effort getting you prepared. A free kick coming up. Center ref wants it right where it's supposed to be. Rolled on. Intercepted. Nicely done in the space. Silverman on that intercept. Ball out of play. And it's 2-1 affair. And right now in the first half, that belongs to the Cardiff Mustangs. On the sheet. Still a lot of time in this match. High line. Nice flick on. And it results in a goal! Go, 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 goal! 3-1, the Mustangs lead. And if you're defenders now, you got to really be careful in dealing with number 25. He is just beginning to open up opportunities to put balls into the back of your net. It is 3-1. 2-goal lead. Still a lot of time left. Again, this is youth soccer. Tyler comes out for a breather. He's done him some incredible work while he's been in with a couple of goals. Might have had 3. Wasn't for a great save. The last time we saw a player score more than 4 or 5 goals, that player is playing for Washington State right now. She scored 6 goals. She's turned out to be an ODP player and is geared to play in her sophomore season at Washington State. Obviously, other players that have gone on to Division I colleges. But that one was the one where we could show her today that you had a great performance on GK Sports. And you were only 12 years of age. Of course, the competition that she played against was not very good. But nevertheless, they had no answer for her on that day. On the counterattack, Dv7 down by 2 goals. Outside the 18, run off the soccer ball. And let's see. That's going to be probably a handball there and a free kick. So now, outside the 18, Dv7 down by 2 here in the first half have a free kick where they can try and do something with it. You always want to get them in the attacking third. Let's see how it swung. Is it swung out? Is it just going to be lobbed in? It's going to come right at the keeper. Bending ball a little bit too high. Surely he'll look to try to do that again. Because he did it this time, it shows that he's been working on it. 3-1. Down the left flank. It's out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Dv7. Obviously, if you're the all red out there, you're thinking Tyler is not in. Can I find a way to get closer? Maybe even up the score while he's on the bench. Or will it not matter when the final whistle is blown? We're going to find out. On an early ball now, Cardiff Mustangs enjoying a big 2-goal lead now. Trying to put more pressure on Dv7. Nice intercept by Denard, and he takes a blast! Denard, a goal! Go, 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 goal! Denard said, let's see if I can put a blast on this one and put it inside the far post for a goal, and he did just that. The fourth goal for the Cardiff Mustangs, and you can't be more on fire in a championship match than this in the first half, leading 4-1. We have not seen a championship match like this so far. The Cardiff Mustangs prepared, feeling good about themselves, and they lead by a big 3 goals. And that is huge in the world of soccer as it refers to other sports. That's like having a few touchdown lead in the world of American football. Doesn't mean it's over. Trust me, I've seen that in the Super Bowl. But we won't go there. So Dv7 now sends the ball forward now, rolled on. And the beauty about youth sports is players never feel that they're out of it, especially if they have talent, that they're going to continue to work hard. Trying to continue on, and that's a beautiful run by Egan. He's ran off on the play, but Egan, beautiful run. It's a free kick now, trip. Yanez gets it going. Padilla, the near side. Rolled on. Still on a soccer ball. He sends it forward now. Padilla gets it into the, just outside the area. Padilla again. Good passing. Here's a blast, and it doesn't dip down. Jonathan Roldan says, I'm going to go topside. Let's see if I can find the back of the net like Denard did. Couldn't get it to dip down that time. But when you're down by 3 goals, you have to begin to make those opportunities count. 4-1, Cardiff Mustangs, as you see on your screen. And it's still in the first half. In a championship match, you see that on your screen. It's the 2019 Attack Summer Classic. Been here a couple of years now. One of the Cardiff Mustangs players is coming out. And same thing for Dv7. Free kick upcoming. Time running out in the first half. Here's Egan again. He had a beautiful run a few minutes ago. Egan now. And the ball was gotten by on a beautiful challenge. Had he got the player, it would have been a foul. In the area, and you can't do that. It's a goal. Go, 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 goal. The Mustangs, again, taking advantage of their opportunities. And they get one into the back of the net again. That's Will McGinnis. 5-1 now. Off the center ref. Hopefully he'll be all right. That doesn't feel good. Players can put some velocity on that soccer ball. Surely he's played soccer before, but the older you get, the worse it is on those collisions to the head. Soccer ball. Dv7 is going to throw it in. They're down 5-1. That's the end of the first half. And what a first half it was. The Cardiff Mustangs. The Hall of Famer had them ready to go in this one, the championship match. But I've always said that it can be a tale of two halves in soccer. So we're going to find out what Dv7 is going to try to do in the second half to curtail the offensive onslaught and try and get chances and counterattacks themselves and try to get back into the match. Or will it not be enough? Stick with us. The highlights of the first half, offensive highlights, are going to start right now. Second half underway. It is 5-1. The team with the white jerseys and the red shorts. And the white along the side of the short. Multiple goals scored by Tyler, 25. But then he had help with his teammates as well. And therein lies the 5-1 lead. But I've actually seen a team come back from 6 goals. It was a voiceover. They were younger than these youngsters out here today, but I've seen it happen. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Tyler, closed on, heavy pressure. He's on the near side, and he shoots it out of play. Trying to get around the near side defender. Got that captain armband in yellow with a black C on it. Presky throws it in, near side. That ball was already out of play. So it's a throw-in. Chula Vista Football Club. Out of play, it'll be a throw-in. From the North County visitors. Over here to Oceanside. But they're along the coastline a little south of here. Cardiff Mustangs. Down the right flank. The South Bay team way behind in this one by 4 goals. A Herculean amount of work to do. And I say that because they are playing a team that's very good, and this is the championship match. It's one thing when you're playing a lesser team. It's another thing when you're playing a very good team to try to come back from this many goals. Mustangs, after the throw-in, right outside the area. Sent upfield. They handled it there was Sanchez. Drop it back. Seven. Near side. Beautiful intercept that time. A hard intercept all the way upfield. Mustangs have shown that they can do a lot of good things into spaces. They have the speed. Tenacity to make plays defensively, playing well on both sides of the soccer ball. That's what gets you into championship matches, collectively as a team. You can have a few players playing well, but in the world of soccer, if everybody's playing well and everybody's on the same page, you're going to be a very, very tough team to beat. Tyler, he's offsides. And then you have a player that's taller than everybody else. Long loping strides. There's one that plays on my LA Galaxy. Then you really become tough to beat. Of course, the Mustangs are not LA Galaxy in the sense where the Galaxy, they are not playing all on the same page. But if they were, it'd be very difficult to beat. They've shown flashes of it, but not enough of it. The Mustangs in this tournament have shown more than flashes. They've shown everything you need. Here's Chula Vista Football Club trying to make a move on the outside. Can't do it. Burris doing a fine job. Tyler trying to get to it, and beautiful job getting back. Outside defender, sending it out of play. Tyler throws it in. Here's the other dangerous player, and he's tripped up, but albeit within the rules that time. It's going to be a free kick. Chula Vista football. Five to 1. Early parts of the second half. Trying to get the work upfield, but coming up into space is the center defender doing a fine job. Trying to get an early ball for Tyler, and goes out of play. Tyler not able to get it because the outside defender making a nice play. Presky throws it in. Looks for Tyler. Tyler heads it towards the interior. Then he wants to get the return pass. Didn't get it. As an intercept, actually. Rolled on. Header by Gabriel. Jonas. And he goes out of play. Far side touchline. in his 5-1 affair, enjoying a huge lead. Cardiff Mustangs. Tyler tries to close in on it, won't get it. And then midfield, it's turned over, but taken away. Mustangs don't have to score anymore, at least not right now. They can take their time, eat up time off the clock. And that's one of the things in a running clock that works against you when you're behind. Mustang throw-in out of their own defensive half. Tyler not able to get to it. His teammate, Burros, tried to get to it, could not. Robles, down to central, and driven all the way up to midfield. Tyler trying to set it up, and he does get a header on it to the outside. A beautiful slide tackle that time by Emilio Yanez. Burros. But nobody was there in the space. In a center circle. Cardiff Mustangs winning it. Early ball. And he was trying to dart to the outside, Jake. But a good save by the keeper. Tyler drops it back now. And here's a shot, and he missed far post. Nice run that time, Braden Deneen. Couldn't get the accurate shot he wanted. And really have to. His team is leading by 4 goals right now. Actually, I believe that was Silverman that made that run. They're going to get a corner kick out of it, nevertheless. Presky is going to take it. Just want to keep the pressure on the defenders. And if it results in the back of the net, so be it. Don't want to stop playing. And a beautiful save amongst a bevy of players by the keeper. Chula Vista football, Dv7. No matter who wins this one, the other team deserves the finalist trophy for getting to the championship match. Nicely done that time by Egan. Want to keep possession in the spaces. The longer they keep it away from the all-red, the less and less the chance that the all-red can win this match. Darting inside the 18. It's taken away. And a foul by Tyler. So it'll be a free kick. Free kick for the South Bay visitors. Down by 4 here in the second half. That's many touchdowns in the world of American football. He's on sides, but will not put it in the back of the net. Stephen Sanchez had to bid, had a good run that time, but needed, if they're to entertain any hope of getting a draw and taking it into overtime, needed to put that one into the back of the net. Especially considering he was not on offsides, and he was in. He could not do it that time. Wasn't a running clock, I'd say not necessary, but it's a running clock. And the clock is not the friend of the team in all red right now with the white numbers. Free kick they're going to get. And every time they're in the defensive half of the Mustangs, they basically have to get good shots and get good opportunities. Otherwise, the hardware is going to go in the hands of the Cardiff Mustangs. Here's Gabriel. Sends it out wide. On the attack, just outside the area. Is it going to be? No, it's just going to be a goal kick. Tyler getting it to his teammate who drops it back. That was Reby. Challenge. Turn over to the Cardiff Mustangs. Tyler's double teamed. He turns around, spins out of the double team. Tries to send it forward. Don't know if his teammate would have been onside that time. Dv7 trying to work out of their own defensive half. Tyler drops it back to Reby. And then it's dropped further back to Presky. But now they give it away. Sanchez dispossessed in his spaces. The Mustangs have been very, very good today. Therein lies the 5-goal lead. Or 5 goals they scored in the first half. Neither team has scored here in the second. And a goal save. Off of a bounce to the center circle. Tyler on the move. Reby misses Tyler on the pass. Robles. And he finds Gabriel. Gabriel sends it to the outside. Almost didn't get there. And could have got pickpocketed. That happened. Deneen's intercept and a goal in the first half. Have to be really accurate when you're down by this many goals. Send hard passes to your teammates. Not too hard, but hard enough so they get it. And try and operate quickly with it. Stefan Sanchez gets it over to Robles. They compact. Trying to just take a shot. Nobody was there. That's all I can assume he was trying to do. The giveaways hurt when you're down by this many goals. Dv7 will learn a lot from this championship match. Win or lose. You have to be careful with a lot of wind, and that one, the wind just took it way away from the far post on the shot. So the thought is to get a little closer. When you're going from left to right. This afternoon. On just a beautiful weekend of soccer. Check out everything we got going. How do you do that? Just go to gksports.org. It's very simple. It's a one-stop shop. You want to subscribe so you can see everything we're doing across the county, high school sports, as well as youth sports. Dv7 out of their own defensive third. Intercepted. Cardiff Mustangs. Not in a hurry. Keeping possession. McGinnis. The pass towards the interior. Tyler now. And off of the body of his teammate, Silverman. Not a hard time with a save. With a keeper. Chula Vista football. That ball is out of play on the near side. There'll be substitutions, or at least one, for the Mustangs. As Braden Deneen comes out of the match. Presky's going to throw it in. Joshua gets a return pass and then drives it at the keeper, and a nice save. Slingshot off to the left. Lost possession of it. Here's Egan. Takes a shot. Hit it over the top of frame. And here the Hall of Famer talking about continuing to play. Because it's all about the development. These players and continue to development with their game, both physically and mentally. That's what you want to do. If you ever watch it on a professional level or played it, you know you got to be able to do that. Because it's a hard game. No doubt about it. Got a chance to see the brother yesterday, as you have an offsides right there, of a man who was victorious in the game yesterday with his U16 girls. His brother played professionally. They're a close family. Both of them been instrumental in the success of the Albion Soccer Club. Substitution coming in. Is getting around applause. Jake Silverman. Grant Poland is into the match. Another corner kick for Cardiff. Time running out. And if you're the all red, you basically can't afford to play in your own defensive third. Can't be trying to defend corner kicks. You got to play in the defensive half. As they would call it, urgency time. But they might not have enough today, as it's looking right now, to perform a gallant urgency time and try and put balls into the back of the net. But they've had a great tournament and will deserve the hardware, the silver hardware. But the first half got away from them, and that's the problem in this particular tournament. But maybe these two teams will see each other again down the road. Who knows? Some of them might be playing on the same high school team down the road. You never know. We haven't really been doing the boys varsity soccer, but that's coming. Probably not this coming season, but that's going to be an intended effort for the 2020 season into the 2021 year. Don't know who it'll be, but I know there's a great player playing on Hilltop High School. I know that fact. So we'll see. Will it be a South Bay team? Will it be a private school? We're going to find out. And maybe the two videographers that you see here today will be involved in that action. There's a good bet they probably will. Dv7. The center. Central. Here's a shot from distance, no problem. Defenders of Dv7 put too much under pressure early in the match. And then a shot by Deneen finished it off. You know you're going good when you can take a shot. We'll get 30 yards away and put it in the back of the net. Saw one of the great women's national team players do that one time. World Cup play.
Let's go Mustangs!
Obviously, you've seen it in men's professional soccer as well. Premier League. Leagues around the world. Doesn't happen too often, though. In the area, looking for somebody to strike that ball towards the keeper, not able to do it. So here's Egan. He's trying to go up the field, and he does so. Down the right flank. Egan says, I'm going to keep running. And they take it away from him. But they're going to be able to throw it in. Jake Egan's had himself a whale of a match. But so has his teammates. You don't get 5 goals in a soccer match unless you're doing a lot of things right. And when you're doing it in a championship match, that's even more huge. McGinnis on a service. Tyler, double teamed. Don't want him to score anymore. Offsides. Free kick. Soon the center ref will be looking at his watch, which will mean, as I just saw him do that, it's about ready to close out. On a beautiful weekend of soccer up here in the North County of Oceanside, the SoCal Complex, Sports Complex, the 2019 Attack Summer Classic. Jake Egan cutting it inside in the 18. Can't foul him, and he goes down. They said he got the ball, and it's going to be a corner kick. Matthew Leonard coming out, maybe not being able to come in again, running out of time. Had himself a good match. Again, like I said, his teammates have done the same. Going to enjoy the hardware today. Up into the air. Chula Vista Football Club. Fabulous club down in the South Bay. This Dv7 team will be heard from much more in the future. Just an indication of it getting to the championship match. Foul on the play, and it'll be a free kick for Dv7. Gabriel now. Over to Roldan. Jonathan sends one into the area. Has his teammate. He's free. Cuts it inside now. Looking for somebody to strike it in the back of the net. It's blocked. And again, the defense has shown what they need to do. And it just missing the near post. We saw that last week in the SoCal Cup. Team from Washington State, Eastside FC, played a team from Encinitas, and they did exactly the same thing. Got a lead, able to compact, do the types of things they needed to do. Played very, very well in that match. Ended up winning the tournament. And that's the kind of thing that has happened today with the Cardiff Mustangs. Boys under 13. Didn't know what I was going to see in this match today. Have not done these two clubs in a long time. But now, they're on the radar, GK Sports. Be the Labor Day tournament coming up. That'll be the next time GK Sports will bring action to you from a live setting. So be looking forward to that. Who will it be? We'll find out. Good tournament. Now it's Forest Labor Day. Then about time to get into league play. On the youth side. Maybe have a little bit of that prior to getting into the Grossmont High School varsity season. And whatever high school we do. Early ball now. Shoulder to shoulder, says center rep. Dv7 coach didn't like that call. Egan. And he took a little bit of shoulder action as well, but nevertheless, still getting his team a corner kick. Those are the types of things you have to do when it's a close game. Maybe a draw late in the match. Got to find a way to get your team opportunities. And the Mustangs don't need any more because they've won the championship of the Attack Summer Classic of 2019. Coming out in the first half and putting 5 goals into the back of the net and winning it 5-1. We hope you're enjoying all of the action. Check out our one-stop shop. It's gksports.org. That's all you got to do. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's all there. Just go to the gksports.org. For all of those involved, both teams, we thank them and their parents. And we're going to say so long from the Attack Summer Classic as far as the broadcast is concerned, and the rest is all going to be the championship ceremony. Stick with us.
Coaches? Yeah. Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming to the Attack Summer Classic this afternoon, this weekend. Great weekend of soccer. And congratulations to both of you for making the finals. We'll start with the finalists. Worcester FC, congrats. I'll call up Coach Diego to say a few words and pass out the Congratulations to Cardiff. You are the champions. Good job for you guys. It was a great game. You have a great team. You have a great coach, a great leader. Okay? So you are lucky guys also. Okay? So for my kids, I'm so happy. Okay? There is nothing to say even if we lost the finals. I think we played really, really good. I think it was a great challenge. Playing 1 year up and I had against great teams. So as I say after the game, there is no regrets. Great job guys. You need to be so proud of you.
No speech, but you're gonna get another career.
You see that? Speech?
Alright, Cardiff Mustangs. I'd like to start by thanking you for the fantastic tournament. It's been a great nice venue on a perfect day. And Dv7 and Chula Vista FC, guys, I will start with you. I've known Diego since he arrived here. And he's doing everything right, guys. You are in a very, very good situation. You are an unbelievable team, and you should be very proud of yourselves in the way you played throughout the tournament. I was able to watch a game or two and watch you guys put a hurting on a few of the other teams, and you know, you guys are going to do some serious damage in your 07 bracket, and you should keep your head up high because you guys are a very, very talented group, and you performed very, very well this weekend. So good for you guys. Boys, Cardiff. Guys, this one, you can tell from the first whistle, meant a lot to you guys. And I know the last 3 tournaments we participated in, we've lost in the finals. And it is a positive to get to the final, but you can tell that you guys were hungry for this one. The intensity, the physicality, the urgency, and everything you guys did was on point today. And quite honestly, guys, you won the game in the first 15 minutes with the energy and the way that you played. I'm super proud of you guys. I'm super happy in general for how the tournament went. But guys, we get back to work. We kind of put our head down this week and we roll right into season, carrying off on a high note. So guys, good job, and we'll keep moving on. Good job. Jamie Neely. Evino. In a second. Brayden. Good job. Jake. Leo. Nicholas. Joshua. Michael. Maddie. Dude, don't That's all. Hey, Griffin, a rugby player, guy who plays rugby. That explains a little bit. Grant. Hold on, Grant. Will. Go. Joe. Yes.
There's 3 more coming.
You got here in so much trouble.
Up and up. Right? Yeah. Personally, I scored it. Thank you, boy. Good hustle out there.